Hi everyone, thanks for clicking the video and joining us here on the Sports Network. I'm Andrew Chirico, and we're in the skybox here at Roy Kirby Jr. Stadium shooting fall sports previews. First, we're going to do a men's soccer preview, and I'm joined with head coach Roy Dunshee and senior captain Dimitri Kaliakin. Guys, thanks for joining us, really appreciate it. We're going to start with Dimitri. How would you describe the preseason, and how's it been going for the team?
Well, Andrew, thanks for having us here. Preseason, I'm not going to lie, is always a grind. This is my fourth preseason now, and it's still just as tough as it was as a freshman. But we're very enthusiastic, very positive. All the players came in fit, so it's been a lot of playing, which is great, not a lot of running. And we're all very positive about where we are at. And we still have probably about half of preseason left. So it's all about preparing for that first game, but we're very excited.
Great. Sounds good. Now, Coach, you do return a lot of experience this year. What would you have to say about that?
Well, this will be the most experienced team I've had since I've been here. So my first recruiting class are now seniors, and they've all played quite a bit. They were required to play as freshmen. And sitting here looking at Dima and looking out at our field, I'm recalling his first home game against Salisbury, which was a very physical game. They were a top team, and we lost a really close, it was a one-goal game. It was a real battle. And afterwards, Dima looked at me and said, I've never played in a game like that before. So that sort of shock is gone now. We know who we are. Dima and his classmates have 50 games under their belt. So we have a very experienced group. 7 seniors will probably start. So we're returning, 9 of 11 starters are returning. I think 28 of the 34 goals we scored last year are returning. So it is the most experienced group we've had, which means we ought to, contend for the Centennial Conference this year.
Now, when you talked about that game against Salisbury, you said the loss was by 1 goal. Let's look back to last year. 6 of your 8 losses were by 1 goal. What can the team do to close out those close games?
Well, since I arrived here, I think we've always been a difficult team to beat. We're very organized and compact when we defend. We're very determined in how we defend. We need to create more goal-scoring opportunities. So it took us a while to get good at having the ball and keeping the ball and playing a good style, a possession style. And we've gotten to the point where we're pretty good at that. This year, our focus is to take that possession and turn it into goals by taking more shots down the field and be a little bit more aggressive going forward. We've got the horses up front now who can get on the end of long balls. We've got very technical players who, if we play into their feet, they can make something happen. So essentially, we need to score more goals, but to do that, we need to take more chances.
All right, Dimitri, let's go over to you now. As a senior, a captain, you're kind of mentoring 8 freshmen that are new to the team. What have you seen from those 8 freshmen, and what can fans expect to see from the new guys?
What I've seen from the freshmen has been a good level of maturity, where we've been surprised how fit they came in, especially, and how they've been reacting to the two-a-days. That's always the difficult part for freshmen coming in. It's a new speed of play, but they've adapted very well, and fans should be very excited to see some of the freshmen play, because definitely several of them, if not all, will be contributing this season. So it's very exciting for all of us, and it's exciting for me as a senior to see the young guys step up and want it just as much as we do. So
yeah, that's good to hear. All right, guys, one more question each. Coach, what kind of play can fans expect to see this season?
There's an old saying in college sports, and I don't know if this is exactly true, but there's something in it, and that is that freshmen want to play, sophomores want to start, juniors want to score, seniors want to win. I think they're going to see a determined group that want to win. We're going to be putting our bodies on the line for W's this year. It's time for us to really make a statement as a team, and these guys have put all the work in to expect to win. So I think you're going to see a very, very tough team.
All right, Dimitri, last question. What are the goals for the season?
Well, just as Coach said, to win, but obviously we want to make the Centennial Conference tournament. That's a big goal of ours, and once we get there, who knows where we can go. But that's the main goal right now, is to make that conference tournament. Thank you.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot for joining us. Good luck with the remainder of preseason and the start to non-conference play.
Thanks, Andrew.
Thanks, guys.